$636,965.26. That is how much our boring little DTF business made in 2024. We also won an award, moved from the garage to an actual shop, upgraded our 2 printers, and eventually added the 3rd one. And then we disappeared. No YouTube, no Instagram, no TikTok. And it was one of the scariest things that I had to do. Now, we didn't give up or get canceled. In fact, we're doing better now than we were before. But we had to get out of the garage. And I'm telling you, being in a shop, it's a totally different ballgame. Problem that we had was the garage was getting too small for us and the house looked like a warehouse. It was messy everywhere and we needed more printers. You know, we were working 16 hours a day and there was no separation between our home life and our work life. And I'm pretty sure that's not healthy in the long run. Now, systems-wise, my wife and her team were doing the printing and the packing, but I was doing everything else. I was the shipper, the technician, customer service head, content creator, marketing, ads director, you name it, accountant. That was all me. And you know what? It worked until it didn't. So we moved to the shop and that was a whole total mess by itself. And you can watch all the details here in this video and in this video. But as I was saying, when we finally moved into the shop, the orders increased significantly and we were swamped. Needless to say, we were not ready for it. Now, we also changed printers, and for those of you who are interested, these are the 2-head Oddlies, the latest ones that they have. And we went from 2 printers to 3 printers, but now we also have a 6-head on the way that will double our capacity. Now, the thing is, I can't talk to you about that 6-head yet, can't tell you what it is because we haven't tested it out. So I'm gonna run it, ICC profile it, and test it for a couple of months, and if I'm happy with it, then I'm gonna share it with you. On top of that, we have a second type of printer, a UV DTF printer that's coming in so that we can help our customers expand their offerings to their customers. Now, I don't know about you all, but for us, keeping custom apparel and DTF printing under one roof has become a little bit hard to manage. And that's because we have a small team. But this is Deanna, sales wizard, organized everything here in the front of the shop. It looks beautiful because of her. And this isn't her first ball game, is it?
Not my first rodeo, but the best rodeo because it's $7.93 custom apparel.
There you go. And I swear, she has the funniest DTF design. So check out the website, 793apparel.com. Get some stuff over there. Pisyo? Daw ka na ba? Wala na gampang gali. Number 1 in Houston. Ma. Now, on a personal note, we've been on survival mode for such a long time, and all I could think about was worrying about whether we're going to have a business next week or the week after that. Our whole lives were controlled by the business,
and it was affecting my health.
So I got into a workout routine, and so far I've lost about 20 pounds. So I don't lift heavy weights anymore because of 2 reasons. Number 1, I still have gout, and heavy weights can trigger that in the joints because that's stressful on the joints. And number 2, I'm 50 years old. But check this out. What do y'all think? Not too bad for a 50-year-old, huh? But vanity aside, I actually do this because I'm under 3 maintenance medications now. 1 for high blood pressure, 1 for cholesterol, and 1 for gout. And it was because of all the stress eating and not having enough time to work out or do anything except the business. And I also took on some hobbies that helped me with my mental health. Just something to look forward to on a day-to-day basis. And as you saw in the earlier part of the video, I took up motorcycling. I actually have 2 motorcycles, 1 for the road and 1 for the trails. And luckily, a friend of mine was selling his 2010 Tacoma that was already set up for the off-road life. There's something about being on the trails or on a motorcycle that clears my head of all the chaos that is this industry that we're in. I'll share more about my hobbies and how they benefit our businesses in later videos. But there were 5 books, or audiobooks that helped me with this transition. Number 1, E-Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber. He talks about setting up systems so that you can plug anyone in and the business will still run. This frees you up so that you can work on the business, not in it. After all, we got into this to get financial and time freedom, not to create a job for ourselves. Number 2, Atomic Habits. I was stressing out about getting everything perfect in the business. But James Clear helped me realize that it's about making small improvements that accumulate over time. Automate 1 email, tweak 1 little part of the system, just keep on doing that, and as long as the business gets better little by little, you're doing great. Number 3 is the book Essentialism. Now, as you grow and get better at your craft, it's crazy how many opportunities come your way. Greg McKeown helped me realize through this book that the key is to learn to say no to most of them and to say yes to the few things that really matter. And this has helped us to focus on the key services and core products that are going to enable us and our customers to grow. Number 4, we have Deep Work by Cal Newport. Now, this one is golden because as business owners, we're normally getting pulled at 1,000 different directions all at the same time. But in reality, at any given moment, as the business owner, we need to be focusing on a very few small things. Building systems, improving the quality of our prints, sales and marketing strategy. These are the things that are going to grow our business. And in the past 5 months, I've talked to a lot of more experienced business owners and took a crazy amount of workshops because these are the things that I need to focus on and to do deep work on in our business so that we can grow and become better for you. And finally, there's Start With Why. Because as we get swamped with orders and put most of our efforts into meeting these demands, we can sometimes forget what we're here for. So this book helped me remember a very important thing: why we're willing to go through all the crap and challenges of having this business just to keep it going and keep it growing. And yes, we do it for money, but if that's all that we're doing it for, then we won't last. Simon Sinek reminded me through this book that we're doing this because we're trying to help 1,000 t-shirt makers grow their businesses to the point where they're retiring their families in the least risky and easiest way possible. That we print DTFs for our customers so they don't have to spend their time and energy managing their machine, their print supplies, their printer operator, their maintenance, and all the problems that come with adding this department to their business. By serving them in this capacity, we free up their time so that they can focus on the most important things that actually bring the money in: marketing and sales. And of course, we're not just doing this out of the goodness of our heart. We are a business after all. But we do this for them because we know that we can only grow if they grow. So that's it. That's what 5 months of not being on YouTube looked like for us. We're going to talk more about this in detail. We're going to share more business tips and information for you so that we can hopefully help you grow as well. But until then, let's make t-shirts.